Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Frank Toibin from Queen Games. We'll be looking at Anthony Rubo's Risky Adventure.
Yes, we're going to do that. Which is a risky dice rolling game.
All right.
So what we're going to do in this game is we each have a set of adventures, and we're trying to make like excavations and group expeditions and getting equipment in a new land and want to be the most famous adventurer. So with most of the dice rolling games, normally you roll your dice, you look at your combination, and then you think of what you could get.
Okay.
So there's always like, for this, for example, you have to get a shovel and a pick, a card and a can to actually get it. But in this game it's a little different because otherwise it's not risky enough.
Okay.
You have to choose first where to put your 3 adventures. So meaning you decide what you want to roll for. So if you roll something else, you cannot get it. So let's say, okay, I think I'm going to go roll 2 cans, maybe I'm going to roll this, and maybe I take a step over here. There's different numbers of symbols on each die, so each die is the same, but it's always 3 green symbols, 2 blue symbols, and it's just 1 red symbol. So you kind of know how the chances are to roll something, so you kind of tend to distribute your adventures accordingly so that you can do everything that you want. Okay, I rolled. Okay, that looks good. So I was lucky. I have this combination for this artifact, which would give me 2 points and this artifact. And I've got 1 can left, which I can put over here, meaning I could get 1 step further. So that was a good roll. If I was not that lucky, let's say I've got another pick here, I could spend, if I have him, a diamond. If I spend a diamond, I can choose 1 die to rotate to any symbol that I want. Okay. But I have to have it, of course. So in that case, I would have gotten this one, which gives me 2 points in the victory track, and I would advance my token here to the first step over here. So next time I will start from this space onward.
Right.
And for this one, I get a diamond. Then next player's turn, we flip over the next board. And so we go clockwise around the table. So let's explain the 3 areas we have in the game. So the top area is our camp, where we get our equipment. Equipment is basically split into 2 different things. The first thing is the green cards. These give you basically discounts for trying to make excavation and the different sites. So this one means, okay, for everything I try to roll for in the jungle, I would have to roll 1 can or 1 card less than needed. The next one is also the jungle, but you have to roll 1 less pick and shovel, which is way more valuable because the pick is just 1 time on the die. But in order to do this, there's a little artifact at the top. That means if I get this card, it's not immediately activated. I have to activate it by finding one of the artifacts in the excavation sites and actually basically putting it on top there, so now it's activated for the rest of the game.
Okay.
But then I can use it and trying to build my little engine of getting somewhere fairly easy. Then these red ones, these basically tell you, okay, if you're successful in getting some artifacts in either the jungle or in the underwater caves, you're gonna choose either to get an extra victory point for that or a diamond. The diamond lets you, of course, make your next throw better or more safe, but the point always, of course, advances you on the victory track. And there's one other thing, which is the little set collection. So if you have just the head of the scarab, it's 1 point. If you have the lower back of the scarab, it's also 1 point. If you combine them, it's 4 points. So these are the cards you can get here, and you can get different discounts for different excavation sites or for the racetrack and so on.
Okay.
The ones in the middle are our excavation sites. So here we're just getting the artifacts and immediately points. I need the artifacts, I need the statue and the sarcophagus to actually activate some cards. While if there's a diamond, I'm getting the points and an extra diamond. Okay. There are also some treasure cards that are hidden, and you can get new ones throughout the games that tell you at the end of the game, if you have this combination, you get an extra 2 points. So you're kind of competing over those. Down here we have the group expedition. Well, this is, like I said, it's a little bit like a racetrack. What you can do here is either go step by step, getting each reward along the way, or you say, okay, from this space I'm going to not go to this space, but to the next one. But then I have to roll 2 cans to actually get there. If I don't roll them, I have to start back there. Here I get diamonds. This one means I get a new treasure map. so they can get more points at the end. And I get a joker. The joker basically lets me use him for any symbol on the treasure maps or to activate any card.
Okay.
And this one is just points. So, but the first one who reaches here gets the 4 points. And if this was a starting player, everybody else has just one more turn to also try to get there. Because after that, you're gonna take all these guys off, flip them up for one of the next expeditions. The game ends either if we have finished the second group expedition, or one of these excavation sites runs out of tiles, and then we count up the points. Whoever has the most points wins Risky Adventure.
Okay. So you're pushing along different ways depending on
Yeah.
what you're trying to do, what everyone else is doing. All right. Thanks for the overview.